For the past several weeks, I've opened my Instagram, I've opened Twitter, and I've seen comments from Justin Gaethje basically demanding that he wants a title shot or he's going to retire. The UFC owes Justin Gaethje a title shot. I cannot understand how this guy believes that he is owed a title shot. Like, you look at Justin Gaethje and what he has done, it kind of makes you just wonder to yourself, has he been hit in the head too many times to believe that he is owed a title shot? So at this point, I was kind of blaming Ali Abdelaziz for these tweets because, you know, he manages Islam Makhachev and he manages Justin Gaethje. If he can get both of them in a title fight together, then that's double money for him. And I was kind of thinking to myself, okay, this is just Ali on Justin's Twitter, but Justin doesn't really believe any of this stuff. He's just trying to let Ali negotiate for himself. Until I saw what Justin posted on his Instagram. So let's let the clip play, right?
You reportedly have at least 2 fights left on your contract. Do you have 2 fights, or you can't say, or you don't know?
I don't even know.
You don't know. But
he doesn't know. If you don't even know how many fights are left on your contract, you probably shouldn't be demanding to get title shot. Let's just throw that out there. If you don't even know how many fights are left on your contract, then you're in no room to negotiate what you should and shouldn't be owed. Okay? Let's just say that first, all right? But that has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Fighting again.
I don't plan on ever fighting anywhere else, so.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I'm also not going to fight for fun anymore.
That makes sense.
They owe me a championship fight. I'm 3-1, last 4.
What did he say? They owe him a championship fight because he's on a 1-fight win streak against Rafael Fiziev, who is ranked number 11. Justin Gaethje, don't fuck with him, bro. They owe him a title shot, bro. He's 3-1. Did we not see you get absolutely brutally flatlined by Max Holloway in your last fight? You were getting absolutely decimated against Max Holloway. You got laid out on the floor cold. Fucking blood coming out of your nose. Max Holloway's screaming at the top of his lung. You got masterclassed, bro. Like, maybe if you had a 3-fight win streak, even a 2-fight win streak, I'd be like, okay, maybe Justin can jump the line. He got brutally flatlined not even 2 fights ago. And then his next win is against someone he already beat on short notice. And guess what? He didn't even get a finish in that fight either. We look at what he's done. He got choked out by Oliveira. He beat Fiziev. Good for him. He knocked out Dustin. That's very impressive. And honestly, there was an argument that he should have got a title shot after he knocked out Dustin. But guess what? You fought again. You fought for the BMF at 300. Being on UFC 300, that is equal to a title shot. Fighting for the BMF belt, fighting on 300 in front of everybody. That's equal to a title shot. How much more entitled can you get, dude? To say that you deserve a title shot after beating number 11 or 12 ranked Rafael Fiziev.
They came to my house, begged me to fight Max Holloway on UFC 300. I consider it an exhibition fight.
I consider that to be an exhibition fight. What? Why is that an exhibition fight? In what world? He made the weight 155 pounds. It wasn't like a gimmick. It wasn't like a one-off. It wasn't like a changed rule set. It wasn't like smaller rounds, or, you know, maybe they had bigger gloves on, or, you know, it was none of that. It was a normal fucking fight. Yeah, bro, I don't count getting knocked out, bro. I don't count getting knocked out cold in front of everybody, bro. It doesn't count when I'm fucking lose. It only counts when I beat people. This guy's brain dead. I swear to God, this guy must have like level 12 CTE to be this delusional. Absolutely insane. He says it has nothing to do with the rankings. It has nothing to do with the rankings because Max Holloway was a 145er and on a crazy win streak. It had nothing to do with the rankings. Max Holloway's a 155er now. He's about to fight Dustin Poirier and be in your division. And if he beats Dustin Poirier, he'll have a better shot at the title than you, buddy. If Max Holloway beats Dustin, he'll have a win over you and he'll have a win over Dustin at 155. So you can't count that not towards your fucking rankings because Max was a 145er. Because guess what? Max is a 155er now. And if you want to say, okay, he wasn't a 145er, bro, you got fucking flatlined by a 145er. You want to say, oh, bro, he's smaller than me. It doesn't count. You should have shame that it counted because he's smaller than you. What the fuck is he talking about, bro? What the fuck is this guy talking about? All right, let's keep going.
Dustin Poirier, who I just beat, got a good win over Saint Denis and then fought for the belt.
Yeah.
So now he's saying, okay, man, Dustin got a title shot because he beat BSD and he got a title shot. So that means because I beat Fiziev, I get a title shot. First and foremost, Dustin did not deserve the title shot against Makhachev. Dustin didn't deserve the title shot against Makhachev. And the only reason he got it was situational, right? You got knocked the fuck out by Max. Max was moving back down to 145. Charles, the division was log jammed, and Dustin was the only one at the top coming off a win. And so he got the fucking title shot. And look, here's a comment right here. It's by this guy named Chad Looney. He has 187 likes. He says, honestly, it's ridiculous Charles got the title shot over Justin. And I'm a Charles fan. No, it's not. It's not ridiculous that Charles got it over Justin. Do you know why? His only loss was a split decision, arguably could have won it. And he's coming off a win over Michael Chandler, who was a higher rank, and he's a former champion, and he never got his automatic rematch because he got injured. Charles deserves a fucking title shot over you. And Dustin, he deserves it because it was situational. Nobody thinks, oh yeah, man, Dustin was so deserving because he beat BSD. It was the best that we had. But guess what? We have fucking options in this situation. We have Ilia. He's right here. We have Arman Sarukian, who was going to fight for the title, who just beat Oliveira, by the way. He's right there too. And then we got Charles. Those people are all ahead of you right now. If Paddy Pimblett gets another win, guess what? He's ahead of you. You know, if Max Holloway gets a win, he's ahead of you. You are not in the fucking queue. You're at the back of the fucking queue, and you need to go do something to get a fucking title shot, bro. Your delusion needs to be fucking put down, bro. And I love Justin Gaethje, man. I'll watch all of Justin Gaethje's fights, but demanding retirement over this whole, if I don't get a title shot, I'm retiring. Okay, buddy. See you in the fucking Bahamas, dude. Have fun playing golf with DC, bro. You're not getting a title shot, dude. And if you do, shame on the UFC. Because what the fuck are you going to do to Islam Makhachev? Just get choked out again? Same as Dustin. Yeah, man. Dustin got one, so he deserves it. He got choked the fuck out. And so will you, bro.
Since I won, the champion's been saying he wants to fight me. And so they could have easily set that up, but they didn't. Then he vacates, and then Oliveira's 2-2.
The champion, right? The champion, he wanted to fight me so bad. It doesn't matter what the champion wants. What matters is what is earned in this fucking sport. Because Ali Abdelaziz, the fucking 9/11 associate, is your fucking manager. He's saying the champ wants it. But guess what? Islam's not even the champ anymore, buddy. You can't even make that argument. He's vacated. He's gone. He's left the division. And then he's saying Oliveira's 2-2 in his last fights. Okay, the person he lost to is the pound-for-pound #1 fighter on the planet. Okay? And then a split decision that he arguably could have gotten, right? And, he's 2-2. I wonder which one, who was his last win? Oh, it was Dustin. And it was Chandler, and it was you. Oh, that's right. He beat you. So he's actually 3-2. And you are one of the people he beat. Could you believe that? So he doesn't deserve the title shot because he's 2-2. I'm 3-1. You fought Fiziev twice. And the Dustin win was good, but it got canceled out when you got knocked the fuck out. So pipe down. Wait your turn. Go get a fucking fight, man.
They bring a brand new guy in, and I get, fucked again. So I'm not going to fight any of these motherfuckers for fun unless
they bring a brand new guy in, man. They're just giving him a title shot. He's acting like Ilia Toria is like Kai Asakura or something. They're just bringing him in from fucking Ryzen. Oh yeah, man. This division, it's a little stale. So let's throw a new guy in there. This is Ilia Toria. This guy just knocked out the guy who knocked you out. The guy who knocked you out cold knocked him out. What are you talking about, bro? Your delusion is on another fucking planet right now. Like, seriously, Gaethje. Like, I like you, bro, but this is crazy. This is crazy talk from you, bro. Gaethje just said, I'm not going to fight for fun unless they pay me so much more money, where it's not even a fucking fact.
And if I lose, I'm going to be set up. And if I win, I'm fighting for a belt, or I'm not doing it.
I was going to ask you what you want next as your next fight, and I was like, I feel like they owe you that.
So he just said, now he just contradicted the whole fucking thing. He said, if you give me another fight, if I win, I'm fighting for a belt, or I have to lose and make a lot of money. So now you're admitting that you're one away from the title fight. So fight Arman. Fight somebody that will get you the title shot. Fight Holloway again if he wins. Actually, I don't think anyone wants to see that, man. I think Gaethje will get whooped in another fight against Holloway. Call out Arman Tsarukyan. Say, I want to fight for the title. So I'm going to beat the number one contender, Arman Tsarukyan, and get the title shot. How about you say that instead of saying, the UFC owes me a title shot. The UFC owes me a Christmas present. Let's keep listening.
Fucked again. So I'm not gonna fight any of these motherfuckers for fun unless they pay me so much more money.
I agree. So I was gonna ask you.
I'm gonna take a risky fight.
I'm not gonna fight any of these motherfuckers for fun unless they pay me so much more money, bro. How much more money can you fucking get paid by the UFC? They're already gifting you title shots, bro. You got a fucking title shot against Oliveira on a 1-fight win streak. And now you want another title shot on a 1-fight win streak? What? And you're getting you're getting pay-per-view points for the BMF. That's not even a real belt, bro. Let's keep it a buck. The BMF belt is not a real belt, and you're getting pay-per-view points for it. If that's not a fucking Christmas present, then I don't know what is, bro. They're literally giving you extra money for how much you sell. And it's based on just them being nice to you and giving you a fake belt. Anyways, let's keep going.
I'm going to take a risky fight, and if I lose, I'm going to be set up. And if I win, I'm fighting for a belt, or I'm not doing it.
I was going to ask you what you want next as your...
So now he admits, I want a number one contender fight. But literally everything you just said before that is the opposite of that. Because I think what he realized is what he was saying was autistic. Oh shit. What I'm saying actually doesn't make sense, so I'm going to say I want a number one contender fight actually. Gaethje, just let Ali do the fucking talking for you, bro. Because I was kind of on board a little bit. And I was like, all right, maybe Ali, open your mouth. It's not making any sense. All right, let's keep going.
Next as your next fight. And I was like, I feel like they owe you that.
I'm the most consistent guy. I think anybody that's ever...
And let's talk about this fucking reporter, bro. This is the fucking yes man right here, bro. Who the fuck is this guy interviewing him? Who is this fucking guy? Yeah, man, I think you deserve it, Gaethje. Just tell me you don't watch the fucking sport, whoever the fuck you are. This random fucking guy sitting in this chair, just yes-manning Gaethje. Look at him, bro. But you look at this fucking guy with his fucking stupid-ass hat on, bro. Yeah, man, Gaethje, I think you deserve it because you're a badass, bro. You're a badass, Gaethje. I think you deserve it, man. We have a fucking order in this fucking sport. You have to earn your keep in this fucking sport, bro. Dustin didn't deserve it, and the only reason he got it is because of timing. All right, we don't want any more undeserved title shots, and you are the epitome of undeserved title shots, Justin Gaethje. But let's keep going.
Anybody that's ever performed for their company and been as consistent as of an employee for their company gets a Christmas bonus, gets a thank you, gets a good fucking job. Like, nah, I'm done doing shit here. And I love fighting for these shit. I'd never want to fight somewhere else, but I'm not gonna just throw my legacy away for these.
What the fuck is fighting at UFC 300 then? You are the feature fight of the biggest card of all time, UFC 300. You are fighting. The UFC literally created a fake belt for you, the BMF for you to fight for. If that is not the epitome of getting a Christmas bonus, you literally are getting a fake belt from the UFC. Nobody has ever done that before. No, the UFC has never they'll do interim fights, which once again, they gave you an interim belt as well. They'll do interim fights, bro. But at least it's like, okay, the champion is doing something. He can't fight right now. He's inactive. Let's make an interim belt and keep the division going and create some excitement. The BMF is just a fucking gift, bro. It's not a real belt. And they made it for you, and they made it for Dustin, and they made it for Max Holloway. Okay? So it's like, the BMF is the fucking Christmas present, bro. You're getting fucking preferential treatment from the UFC already, and now you're asking for more? You better play your cards right. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Throw my legacy away for anybody, really.
If I had to guess, I would assume that you would.
But that's the thing, Justin. That's the thing I want to bring up, is that you are throwing away your legacy. Because your legacy is not based on championship belts, or who the best person you beat are, or, that's not what your legacy is based off. Your legacy is based off of fucking violence. Your legacy is based off of, I am the baddest motherfucker on the planet. I will throw all caution to the wind, and I will put on the most entertaining fight every time. And I will fight whoever the fuck is put in front of me. Saying, I'm not fighting again until I get the title shot. That is destroying your legacy. That is literally What we know you for is being a badass, okay? And putting on great fights and fighting anyone and not giving a fuck. And now you're saying, I'm not gonna damage my legacy for some fucking no-name fucking contender. That's destroying your legacy, man. That's destroying your legacy. And let's look at this fucking interviewer is pissing me off.
Assume that you would have the title shot after this Ilia Toria.
What? Arman Tsarukyan exists. If Max Holloway wins, he jumps you. If Patty wins, he jumps you. Fuck. If Dan Hooker wins, he jumps you. That's not even crazy. If Dan Hooker gets another win, he jumps Gaethje in title contention, and that's a fucking fact. The fact that this fucking prick thinks he deserves the shot is pissing me off, bro. And now he said, I'm just waiting for him to announce it. I'm waiting for him to announce it, man. It's only a matter of time before Dana White reaches his hand from the sky and places the title upon my bezel chest. You know? What the fuck am I looking at, dude? Justin Gaethje, your delusion has hit a point where it's unforgivable, where I have to step in and I'm going to be the one to fucking tell you, you need to be fucking checked. And you'll never see this video. It doesn't matter. But hopefully you, the fan watching this, can understand the situation at lightweight and realize that Justin Gaethje isn't even ahead of fucking Poirier right now to deserve the title shot, even though he beat Poirier. Why do you think you deserve a title shot off of Fiziev, coming off of 2 years inactivity, coming off of an injury? I know you're a fighter and you have to be delusional, but this level of delusion has never been seen before by someone, I don't think. You put on great fights every time, man, but I think you've been sipping the Ali Abdelaziz Kool-Aid a little too hard. Maybe spending a little too much time with Usman. Because you know what, maybe I could even do another video on Kamaru Usman, because I just saw a video of him saying, Buckley, and then I'm going to beat JDM, no, I'm going to beat Islam, and then I'm going to fight Dricus and get it back for Africa. All right, bro. Whatever Trevor Whitman's feeding you fucking people, it needs to be fucking tampered with, bro. Here are the people that deserve the title shot more than Justin Gaethje. Ilia Toria, Charles Oliveira, Dan Hooker, Arman Tsarukyan. If Dustin or Max wins, the winner of that jumps you. If Patty wins, he jumps you. All of these people deserve fucking title shots more than you. And if honestly, if Volkanovski wanted to move back up, he would deserve it more than you too. Justin Gaethje, he's just being completely delusional, completely an idiot. Probably just CTE, but you know what? I had to make a whole video about it. If you like the video, like, subscribe, do all that YouTube shit. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.